Hello everyone, welcome to the November 22nd, 2015 edition of the Astrology News Report. I'm your intrepid host, Ron Berger. So let's take a look at the upcoming planetary patterns and predictions. What's on the celestial agenda for November 22nd to November 29th and beyond. Venus has been in Virgo since the beginning of November. Virgo is Venus's sign of debilitation. In other words, Venus is at a disadvantage while in Virgo. On Monday, November 23rd, Venus is exactly opposite Uranus, the planet of sudden unexpected events. This puts Venus under more pressure. It is likely that there will be some unexpected events, some disruption, connected with Venus Significations. Venus is the planet of value. The stock market could get a bit wild. Venus is the planet of agreements. There could be some unexpected development connected with international treaties or agreements. This energy pattern will continue to be in effect for a few days this week. At the end of the week, even though it moves away from exact opposition from Uranus, Venus will still be vulnerable due to being not just debilitated in Virgo, but further weakened by being at the end of the sign. There's a lot of Saturn action this week. Mercury, which entered Scorpio on November 16th, is exactly conjunct with Saturn on Tuesday, November 24th. This puts the planet of rational thinking together with the planet of harsh realities. The result is serious decisions. Note, too, that Saturn will be exactly square to Neptune, putting the planet of harsh reality in a conflict pattern with the planet of dreams and fantasies. Neptune, especially in humanitarian Aquarius, is socially idealistic. The plight of the Syrian refugees is likely to get worse this week due to harsh decisions by leaders. Another interesting item is that Saturn is conjunct the Sun all this week. The exact conjunction of Saturn and the Sun will be next Sunday, November 29th, at 13 degrees Scorpio. In Vedic astrology, Saturn and the Sun are bitter enemies. Saturn indicates harsh conditions. The Sun burns everything up. Scorpio is a sign fascinated with power and the use of power. This combination is noted for cruelty. One example already manifesting, the travel restrictions imposed on the European public in reaction to the recent terrorist attacks. And then there's all the proclamations of restriction on the Syrians seeking refuge. The full moon happens on Wednesday, November 25th at 9 degrees Taurus. This is the culmination of the energy of the lunar month of Kartika. Keep in mind that the energy of the month of Kartika has this warlike component, a month inclined towards aggression, obsession with action, and a tendency to use force to get results. Venus, the planet of agreement, is still weak, so the downside of this lunar month's character is more likely to manifest. Of course, there have already been plenty of examples of this energy pattern. Now, look at that full moon, the peak of the month's energies, which will be opposite to Saturn, the planet of consequences, which is itself conjunct Mercury, the planet of making decisions. So, likely, there will be more harsh decisions coming down this week. Okay, now for some good news. Next weekend, on Sunday, November 29th, Venus will change signs, leaving Virgo, its sign of debilitation, and entering Libra, which is a sign that Venus rules. By changing signs, Venus also gets away from Mars and Rahu. So, Venus will go from being weak to being strong. Therefore, all of Venus significations will improve, something we can all look forward to. Venus will remain in Libra through most of December until Christmas. Venus won't be under any direct negative influence, although it does suffer a bit from Papakatari Yoga, that is, bad scissors yoga, due to being flanked by two natural malefics, Mars in Virgo and Saturn in Scorpio. Still, compared to Venus being debilitated and actually conjunct malefics, like it has been, this is a distinct improvement for the planet of peace and harmony. Thanks for visiting astrologynewsreport.com. I'll be posting updates during the week as usual on Twitter at Astro News Report.